Hello nerds and welcome to 4-Minute Firsts, where we give you a fast first impression of a new #1 comic issue in 4 minutes or less. This week we're dropping in on DC and putting eyes on Batman White Knight #1. White Knight, you say? Isn't Batman the Dark Knight? Yes, he is. But in the case of this limited series scheduled for 8 issues, he is not the knight referenced in the title. The comic opens up with Batman chasing Joker through the streets and across the rooftops of Gotham City quite recklessly, much to the discomfort of both Batgirl and Nightwing. He eventually catches the clown prince of crime, and some Lego Batman-esque dialogue about their relationship unfolds before Batman totally snaps and brutally beats Joker and forces an entire bottle of unknown drugs down his throat. And all of that to an audience of the Gotham City Police Department who stand by and just let it happen. Writer Sean Murphy does some fantastic work turning Batman into the bad guy here. At times he swings to some extremes to do this, but at other times he just showcases Batman's regular MO to highlight the absurdity and criminality of it all. He does the same thing with the Gotham City Police Department by labeling their allowance of vigilantism as a form of corruption, even going so far as to have a judge exclaim that if Jim Gordon needs the Batman, then he's incompetent in his role as the police commissioner. A compelling and valid argument in my opinion. And Jack Napier, aka the Joker, calls Gordon out when he tries to suggest Batman isn't GCPD, despite the fact that the construction and utilization of the bat signal atop their building makes them an accessory to every one of Batman's crimes. Now, I will be 100% transparent here. I'm not a huge Batman fan, so as I was reading this, I didn't have any fanboy feelings hurt as the accusation is rolled out. But regardless, I think the Joker has some valid points, and he thinks so too. He sees Batman as Gotham's biggest problem. He sees the GCP as enablers, and he's going to take them to court to save Gotham. But there's more to what this comic promises than a courtroom drama, thankfully. The opening pages see Napier visiting an incarcerated Batman to ask for his help, so I'm guessing we'll see a villain or two rear their heads while Batman is behind bars. And that's intriguing too. I love everything about the story presented and hinted at in this first issue. There's a great reversal here. Joker's got Batman and the Gotham City Police Department on the ropes, but seemingly not as a villain, but as a hero of some sort. Now, solid storytelling and dialogue aside, Murphy is also responsible for the art in this issue, and he presents a Gotham and cast that would fit well into all but the Schumacher universe. And colorist Matt Hollingsworth work exactly matches the vibe and tone of Murphy's art. Almost everything feels like the brightness has been turned down a few notches, and he mixes solids with splashes extremely effectively. And I'm not sure who to credit with this, but it appears like someone used fingerprints as textures in several places, and I love that. Very nice touch. See what I did there? This isn't your normal Batman story, but I think you can appreciate it for exactly that reason. It should be noted here as well that I'm pretty confident this series takes place outside of whatever counts as normal continuity for Batman. This is Sean Murphy given some freedom to explore some realistic repercussions for the hero routinely perceived to be the most realistic in all of comics. I'm going to write it out. I think it's a fun thought experiment or what if brought to life with a solid creative team, and I appreciate DC greenlighting such a thing with one of their biggest characters. There's precedent for this, of course, in miniseries like Red Sun, for instance. And that'll do for this installment of 4-Minute First. Be sure to give us a like below and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next episode. And the best ways to catch all things Nerds on Earth, including posts, podcasts, and videos, is to like our Facebook page and follow us on Twitter, where nerd is a term of endearment. Later, nerds.